So let's talk about noise canceling headphones. So Bose just released their, what I'm gonna call their QC700s. Packaging just says noise canceling headphones 700, but this is their newest version, in my opinion, to update the QC35s. Now, if you've been a fan of the channel for a while, you know that we go back old school with Bose and their Quiet Comfort headphones. We did a review on the Quiet Comfort 25s, which were noise canceling, but with a wire. Then the QC35s, which I'm not sure if I've ever done a video on, but I've had them for years and they've been my go-to. I've also reviewed these on the channel, which are Sennheiser's HD450s, and these are their noise canceling headphones. These always had a little trouble. They were a little tight for my huge head and my big ears. Bose have always been my go-tos. The QC35s have been just my go-to for everything, whether I was mowing the lawn or I went to the gym or anything, I always wear my QC35s. So much so that they started to wear out, but sound quality and everything was still good. But when Bose said they were releasing and I saw the videos on the 700s, I decided I was gonna bite the bullet and upgrade to the 700s. Now in this video, we're gonna talk about whether that's worth it, especially if you're an owner of the QC35s. So let's take a look at what I'm gonna keep calling the QC700s. So the 700s come in this case here. It's a semi-rigid case with the zipper. This is the case for the QC35, so a little bit smaller, nothing crazy. The 700s are a little bit flatter, but the reason for that is the 700s don't fold up like the 35. So let's take a look at the 700s here. I've been using these for about a week now, and sound quality and everything's really, really great, but we'll get into all that in a little bit. So you can see a definite design change from the QC35s. Let me get the 35s out. As you can see, the 700s just have the lay flat design, whereas the 35s actually fold up. Just for comparison's sake, in the case for the 35s, you get the micro USB, the same as the 700, you get the 2.5 millimeter to 3.5 millimeter aux jack. So unfortunately, if that ever breaks, you're gonna need to buy another one. Amazon has knockoff ones that work perfectly fine. I believe this may be my second or third one. So I'll leave links to those down below. But you also get the splitter for an airplane. Now in the 700s, in the case, which is really nice, it's got a little magnetic flap to hold everything in. But in the little flap, you have the 2.5 to 3.5 auxiliary jack, and then you have a USB Type-C charging cable, which is a huge upgrade. For me, I think everything nowadays should have USB Type-C. I'm really tired of micro USB. With the differences in the 700s to the 35, from the 35s, is this head strap is now one solid piece. It's made out of metal, and the adjustment, you lose some of the adjustment. Now you don't have anything this way, it's just spring tension. You still have your adjustment up and down, it just slides along the tube there, and then you still have a little bit of this adjustment here, but in my opinion, not enough. Now, some other changes that are made on this is you have some touch controls. You have, play to pause, play, pause. You have swipe forward, swipe back for tracks. You have volume up and down, swipe. On the back, you have a Bluetooth and power button. So you tap it once for power, hold it to connect Bluetooth. So below the power button, you have what essentially is your voice assistant or your AI assistant. So that would be, for me, it would be Siri. It could be Google, it could be Alexa. Then over here on the other cup, the only button over there, the amount of noise canceling that you want. You can go from 0, 5 to 10 just from this button, but if you go into the app, you can actually fine tune it from 0 to 10. So obviously the headband has changed. The old Q35s have a cushion at the top, which the cushion on this one's very good. What I miss here is one, the clickability of the adjustment. So you know if it's 1, 2, 3, then every time you pull them out, you're gonna go 1, 2, 3. This one here is just slides. There's no tactile feedback to know that you're in the right position. It's more going to be a visual thing every time you adjust your ear cups. The other thing with these is you have a little bit more adjustment in and out, and there's not as much tension And that's probably due to its plastic, the build quality on its plastic, but there's less tension on your head and on your ears when you listen for long periods of time. These I found to be super comfortable at first, but then once I wore them for, I don't know, say 30 minutes or so, I started feeling fatigue, pressure around my ears. That's not good for me, because if I'm gonna buy a $400 set of headphones, I want them to be the most comfortable things I've ever put on my head. Now, I think Bose sacrificed some comfort for style, which to me, I'm not a fan of. Yes, I enjoy style, I want things to look good, but function has to be over style. It just does. There should be no argument with that. Should you upgrade from the QC35s? Audio sounds great. It's more of a flat profile. You're not gonna get bumping bass like from Beats and Sony, but everything's pretty even. It sounds really good. I enjoy the Bose sound. Now the question is, should I have upgraded from the QC35s, which are new, were $350, to the 700s, which are $400 new? To me, there's not enough of a difference to upgrade from the 35s to the 700s if you already have the 35s. Now, if you're just looking to jump in, do I think $50 more to get things like USB Type-C, touch controls, a little bit of a sleeker, cleaner look is worth it? Yeah, if you have the money, of course. But if you don't, the QC35s, which you can find on Amazon, you can find some used deals on them. I'll leave links for some down below. I'll also leave links for the 700s if you want to get some more information about that. But me personally, I don't think these are worth the upgrade from the 35s. Now, my issue with the 35s, when I say they were wearing down, is the cups are wearing down. They're actually starting to degrade. So you go on Amazon, and I'll leave links for these down below, but these came in today. And these are replacement cups. Not only the cups, you actually have the inner ear pieces, but the actual pleather leather cups, the replacement for those, which look to be the exact same, for 15 bucks, or maybe I paid 12 bucks. I don't know, there's a bunch of different ones on there, but these are replacements for that. So I can pretty much have essentially a new set of QC35s for a $12 to $15 upgrade. So to me, if you have the QC35s, I don't think it's worth a jump to go up to the 700s. And also, if you have a larger head or a little bit of a misshapen head, these may not be the ones for you, because like I said, they sacrificed function for style, and I'm not a big fan of that. So there is flexibility. Maybe these over time would loosen up, but I've used these for a while in long sessions and watching videos and things like that, and they're just not good for that on my head. I get a lot of fatigue around the lower part of the ears. But a few things that the 700s are awesome at is, like I said, sound quality is great for a flat profile. You can connect to two different devices, which the QC35s can do as well. So that's not a big selling feature, but yeah, the 700s are great. Are they worth another $400 if you have the 35s? No, they're not. I think the 35s are way more comfortable overall, especially for long periods of time. And anybody buying these is looking to probably use them on flights or when they travel. So comfort is the #1 priority. These fall short. That's gonna be it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, you can hit the thumbs up down below. If you've yet to subscribe, you can do that down below as well. Let me know what you guys think of the QC 700s or the 700s, and what noise canceling headphones you guys use, if you use any at all. I'm a huge fan of Bose. I know a lot of people are all across the board with Microsoft and Sony, and me, I'm a Bose guy. I enjoy Bose. But like I said, the main reason, of course, the noise canceling, in my opinion, Bose is second to none. But the comfort on these compared to the 700s, they're just amazing. So I highly recommend the 35s if you're looking for a Bose system, but maybe 700s work for you. Places like Best Buy have them in store where you can try them on. I did that and they felt perfectly fine. I think the long stretches of using them is where the proof will be and whether they're gonna be comfortable for you or not. That's gonna be it. I appreciate you guys watching, and I will talk to you guys in the next one.